Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. So I don't think I've done a reading for you before, so I just like to say I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures. I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best way I can. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if you don't understand it now, just keep it in mind because you'll remember it later, see it later, or somebody else can validate it for you later and go, oh, I know what she means. Nobody knows what I mean. So this is not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can. Sometimes you got to think outside the box a little bit. They will not give me all the details. They'll give me just enough because the details are none of my business. They'll give me enough so you understand what they're talking about. They don't waste a message. So, and I don't usually allow to. Usually, it's when you pay for one, it's you get one. But I'm going to go ahead and allow the two this time, just because I can. So Jay's going, what up? What up? Kind of like that. What's up? Okay, he's walking around. He's walking around. Let's see where we're going here. He's at, he's he's got like work. Well, he's kind of walking around. Kind of walking around. He's got work boots on, and you've heard these work boots walk through your house. It probably wouldn't be as loud as if somebody actually had work boots on walking through your house. But you've heard the footsteps. So imagine the sound of work boots, and imagine it not being real loud. Or he's just kind of walked through. Like it's like he walked through and just kind of just walked through. Like really didn't pay any attention to anything. It's just kind of like he just kind of walked through, kind of looked around, went, "Hey." Um, Something about it sucks about where he used to work. Not that it sucks. Something about something going on where he used to work. I don't know if you're familiar with where he was working. He says he's fine. He's hanging out with, well, he's showing himself coming in with Amber too, because we're going to do both of them. But yeah, we already know that. Wait and do her. He's hanging out with another guy that's with him. He's a little older. He's older. He's several years older. But he's not saying who it is. I don't know if it's just this corona thing just bleeding in on everything, but he's taking out like taking out a wad of napkins and blowing his nose. I don't know if you've recently been doing that. Just a head cold. Don't get all caught up in it. He says, the world's gone crazy. People are crazy. Me, I'm just roaming around. I don't know. I was trying to get him to at least give a piece of evidence that it's him for sure. I don't know that he's going to do that. I can't make him. He said I'm fine, but he's kind of solemn. He's kind of like, I feel like it's not that he's sad or anything. It's just his demeanor, and they come through just like they were the same personality as they had here. Give me a beer. Cheap shit. He drink like Natty Light or something like. I don't know where you're at. I don't know what kind of beers you have, but the cheap shit, cheap beer. That way you have more money to spend on more beer. I'm hearing that Corona again. So I don't know if it's just bleeding in on all my stuff. Well, I didn't have it in my last reading though. We're sitting here watching how stupid people are. I don't think we need to talk about that. Okay, so he's showing like a big white feather, and lo and behold, I really don't have one bigger than this, but it probably doesn't matter. He's just showing a feather, and it's floating down like this in front of you. So I don't know if he's trying to say that that's literally going to happen that way, or if you're just going to be finding random white feathers. It's something easy for them to manipulate. So when you find a white feather, like you're walking down the sidewalk and there's just one right there. Now, if he's sitting under a tree and there's a bird's nest, that doesn't count. But there for a while, they would totally be in my path, be on the stairs. They were everywhere, in my dining room, everywhere. So just look for them to be like, get out of your vehicle and you're walking along and there's one laying there. So you'll get to, and when you get them, know that it's for him. He's thanking you and acknowledging you. So make sure you acknowledge him, validate him, tell him, hey buddy, thanks. I appreciate it. And ask him to send you more. He says he loves you. I don't know that he means in love with you, but he loves you. Thanks for being there when I needed you. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for acknowledging me, even after I left. He said, shit happens. Asking him for some validation, but I don't know that what we're going to get. I think you're going to get the feathers, and you'll know this was him. He says, wow, it was quick. He says, my life went like that, and so did my death. Like that. He said, just that easy, just that quick. Thank you for thinking of me. And I will say, I say it all the time. I promise you 1,000%, they can hear you, they can see you. So I'll talk to him. So now, okay, so he's going to step aside because he figures she needs to come in more than he does. She comes in with tears, and they're not really sad on the other side, but she comes in with tears, and sorry, I lost my thought. Because she knows that you are sad for her. She says, "Don't be sad for me. I'm fine. I'm fine. All is good." Now she has a big smile on her face. You smell her perfume. If you haven't, you will. You will smell her perfume, and you might just get a little whiff of it. It goes by. You can be anywhere. You can be outside, in a store, in your car. It doesn't matter where it is. You get that little whiff of whatever kind of perfume it was she wore. She said cheap cologne. I don't think she means, well, probably not cologne, but that's the word she used. So anyway, when you get that smell, that's a sign from her that she's around. She's just dropping in to say hi. So validate her, acknowledge her, um, ask her to bring you more if you want more. But make sure she knows that you realize that's a sign from her. It's kind of a big deal. She, trying to see what she's doing. Hang on. She comes to your house and she goes in the living room and she just stands there. She's standing there, like looking at you, like, can't you see me? Can't you see me? She figures if she stands there long enough, you'll see her. She's like in the middle of the room. Yeah, so she's been standing in your living room, hoping that eventually you'll catch a glimpse of her. If you do catch a glimpse of her, it will probably be in your peripheral vision. I don't know why it works that way, but you can be sitting, like I can be sitting here and I see somebody walk, you know, through my living room. I can see them when I turn and look, but even when they do that and I turn my head, I still can't see them. So you'll probably see her out of the corner of your eye. She doesn't want to scare you. She just wants you to know she's okay. Yeah, well, trying to tell her, you're going to freak her out. You think you see somebody stand in the middle of your living room, you're going to go, ah! Like Zombieland Apocalypse. Is there a game like that? It's making me feel like there's a game called that, or something like that. Maybe like on the Xbox or something. Would there been a game that you guys played or watched the guys play or something? Like on the PS4 or something? She's taking her, I don't know, well, I guess in the picture she got long hair, but she's taking her hair and she's kind of flipping it back out of the way, flipping it, getting it out of the way. So this is my right side. Sometimes it makes a difference, sometimes it doesn't. But it's like I could feel my whole arm here. Like I could feel her presence, like pushing on me, like I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know exactly how you will receive the energy, but it's just like it's like a change in pressure, air pressure around on the outside of my arm. So you might feel it as like a pushing, like a bubble pushing on you. But she just did it from here to here. Oh, from here to here. I probably didn't have my arm up high enough for you to even know where ear to here was. And or it might be like goosebumps just on the right arm. Could be like a warmth there. It depends on how you will receive the energy. I have no way of knowing that. It's kind of like she's going to do it to kind of reassure you, let you know she's around. So she says she wants her daughter's dad to give her daughter a kiss every day on the forehead and say, "That's an angel kiss from mommy. Angel kiss from mommy." Okay, show me. The little girl sees her. Most children and animals, at least dogs and cats, they see them, they hear them, they play with them, they talk to them. I mean, it's like nothing. It's how everybody has their little imaginary friend when they're little, and then when they get to be about 9 or 10, they start shutting it down because they know society's gonna poo-poo them for it. So most people had an imaginary friend. They're not imaginary. They're real. So her little girl sees her. She plays with her. They interact with each other. She says that she's going to have some of my characteristics and traits even though I'm not around. It's better this way. He's doing good with her, but he needs to spend more time with her. Not sure she likes who else is taking care of the daughter. Somebody else that she's not real thrilled about. Don't shoot the messenger. So I don't even know how old this little girl is, but Amber takes her finger and she does this and gets her hair away from her eyes. And so if you see this little girl kind of go like this, like something's bothering her, or something tickled her, or that's because she feels her mom doing this, moving the hair away from her eyes. He says, do you remember the boy that you both liked at the same time? And you almost went to Duke's over it. It almost caused a problem. And she says, and look back now. Did we really want him? Was it worth almost fighting over? Nah. And she starts laughing hysterically. Yeah, some of that stuff was kind of silly, wasn't it? Gossip place. There's a gossip place. Guys, I think it's a place one of you used to work. Maybe you both worked there. Where people would come in and there'd be all kinds of talk and gossip and hanging out, but it was a workplace. A lot of people came through. A lot of gossip, a lot of stories, a lot of rumors. A lot of friends. Kind of hung out at this place. Now she's showing herself sitting by some water. She's leaned back. Got some kind of short shorts. Pretty short shorts. She's leaning back. Got her legs crossed. One leg over the top of the other. And she's back. Leaned back and just enjoying the sun. But it looks like it's... She's not showing that she's on a beach. It's like she's in the grass, like on the bank of a creek or a pond or something. I can see water, but she's just very relaxed. She's not showing if there was other people with you or not. She seems to think that you're going to remember this. Like I said, it's their show. They can come through. They know what you need to hear, maybe not what you want to hear. I don't know. She's showing somebody approaching, but I can't tell who it is. But it's not you. So I'm not sure what she's showing with this picture. It's a male. Looks like he's got some kind of uniform on. I can't tell what kind of uniform, but it's some kind of uniform. I'm not sure what this memory is, so hopefully you know. She's showing herself eating apples. Something about apples. We did things we shouldn't have done. That needs to stop. That was no good for us. So they're not going to give me all the details because, you know, there's some details you don't want to come out. Or maybe she doesn't. And those details are none of my business. She said that stuff needs to stop. It needs to stop. I'm not sure what she's referring to. So she's coming up behind me and she's putting, well, I can't, this is backwards because it's her other hand. Like over here on the back of your neck. So you should feel the pressure. It won't feel like a real hand because we don't have those anymore when we leave. It'll be like warmth. tingling goosebumps. But it's like she puts her hand there and just holds it on the back of your neck. Just like, I'm here. I want you to know I'm here. I want you to know I'm okay. Everything's good. And she's not showing that she goes anywhere else, but she's going back to wherever her daughter is. She feels safe there. She feels connected there. She feels like that's still where she belongs. Is by her side, making sure everything's okay. Yeah, she's showing me like a chocolate bar, like a Hershey's, like a chunk of Hershey's chocolate, that comes in the big squares. You can break off the little squares in it. Maybe that was her favorite candy, or maybe it's yours. She says, okay, I got things to do. I got places to go, people to see. And she jumps up. She pushes her hair back again, only this time with both hands. Like she's straightening herself up. Like she's getting ready. She says, I love you. Thank you for thinking of me. Everything's the way it's supposed to be. It's in God's plan. Perfect in every way, even though it doesn't look like it from your end. She says you need to make a decision, good or bad. You should choose the good. You need to make that decision. It's all up to you. And I love you. Thank you for being my friend and putting up with me. Till we meet again. And will you kiss? She's walking away. She turns around and waves. And she's off. I don't know that either one of them had a lot for you to validate. So hopefully when you see the feathers, you'll know that was him. Hopefully you understand. Anyway, she didn't give a lot. They didn't get a. Good grief, can't talk. Not a lot of validations. It doesn't seem like, but hopefully there's enough so you know for sure that that was them. Anyway, much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Much love to you.